Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto Channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. So it looks like it's time to go all in on crypto. It looks like we're about to take off. Jim Cramer advises investors to sell their crypto. You can't beat yourself up. This guy is always wrong. And maybe the bottom is finally in on crypto. But this is worse. People like this are bad for crypto. Saylor says SEC should shut down Ripple for offering XRP as an unregistered security. I believe he's deathly afraid of XRP. I believe he's also afraid of the new financial system that's about to roll out because it's not going to include his precious Bitcoin. And anyone who follows this guy will most likely end up bankrupt in the end. So I'm not a Ripple guy, but if both of them are unregistered, why target Ripple and not target Ethereum? So he's even urging the SEC to go after Ethereum. I think the best thing for the world would be if the SEC pretty much shut down all of it. It's all unethical, except his wonderful Bitcoin, which is becoming more and more irrelevant as the days go by. The UK is finalizing plans to regulate the Bitcoin and crypto industry. You take notice how they always mention Bitcoin? Michael Saylor, Bitcoin is the most certain thing in an uncertain world. So he's now out there on a massive campaign to try to get people to come back into Bitcoin. Like I said, I don't hate Bitcoin. I hate Bitcoin maxis, though. They're always fighting on the right cryptocurrencies. It gets a lot of new investors wrecked. And the thing is, I still believe Bitcoin has one more blow off top in it. In my opinion, Bitcoin is the only still in play to control the altcoins. Once Wall Street has control of the utility coins, Bitcoin will fade away. Remember, Bitcoin has no utility. And the world is pushing towards utility. That new financial system is going to be built on utility driven cryptocurrencies. U.S. citizens severely hurt by this. Nexo Earn was providing 9% plus APR to XRP hodlers. Lack of clarity for another participant who came in to work with the U.S. government, another good actor like Ripple harmed. Today, we are announcing the regrettable but necessary decision that Nexo will be phased out its products and services in the U.S. due to the lack of regulatory clarity. And I feel the U.S. is little by little pushing all innovation out of the country. And we could easily solve this problem. It starts with government corruption. Get rid of the corrupt government, and you watch how the U.S. could strive and push forward with innovation. I said it on day one. We will aggressively fight to get clearer rules for the entire industry. In the U.S., Ripple stood strong and withstood the SEC's onslaught. I look forward to being on the right side of justice, Brad Garlinghouse. And he's out there fighting for the entire crypto space. People need to really understand that. A lot of people still don't get it. They think that this Ripple case is just Ripple versus the SEC. This is all of crypto versus the SEC. All of this talk about Ethereum, JP Morgan makes me laugh because I know for a fact Ripple and JP Morgan are working on cross-border payments together with the company to allow COP confirmation of pay to the recipient. Where will XRP conspiracists learn? And I've thought that for the longest time. I always figured Ripple was working with JP Morgan, but now we're starting to see it day by day how they're working together. Central Bank of Singapore said that DBS Bank, JP Morgan, and Ripple partner SBI Digital Asset have successfully carried out a few trades using tokenized bond and currency assets. And think about it, JP Morgan's not going to get left behind when this new system rolls out. Absolutely not. And they know Ripple is going to be the biggest player inside that new financial system as well. So if you can't beat Ripple and XRP, why not join them? Ripple partner and JP Morgan joined forces in UAE. And even if it's not Ripple directly, it's always a partner of Ripple, or it's some tie to Ripple, tied to XRP. And it's like one massive network forming, and I talk about that a lot in my videos because you could see the network growing day by day as well. This crypto partnered with that crypto, partnered with this bank, tied to this company, all forming a massive network. Recently, JP Morgan became the latest major financial institution to predict a recession in the U.S. in 2023, joining bank giants like Bank of America making similar projections, even as inflation in the country has begun to show signs of slowing down. I believe all the banks know exactly what's to come. They know they have to crash out the current financial system to usher in a new one. I believe it's all going to happen in 2023. Everything looks like it's tied to 2023. Think about it. The SEC lawsuit with Ripple ends before the end of March. Flare going live at some point also. Then you have ISO going live. This is all coming together perfectly inside of 2023. The quantum financial system will revolutionize the global economy and the lives of investors in the technology, particularly XRP. It's live and ready, and the shift is happening right in front of your eyes. Do your own research, and you see JP Morgan tied into the new financial system already. So what makes you think Ripple would not be working with them? You see Stellar, IOTA, Ripples, XDC, Algorand. Then you see companies like Circle, JP Morgan, Trade Finance, Swift, all coming together, all to form a massive network. And if you still can't see the big picture of what's really going on, then you're not understanding crypto in any way and where crypto is moving into the future, because we're invested in the right cryptocurrencies and we're so early into these cryptocurrencies, we get to watch this network get built literally from the ground up. We're so early, institution money hasn't even poured in yet. It's just a matter of time, though, and we are about to get very rich. Small, medium sized enterprises and large corporations are exploring new crypto use cases for cross border payments, including trade finance. And I know Ripple's also going to be tied to trade. They're going to work together most likely with XDC on that. That's also going to start rolling out in 2023. A lot of new trade laws are finalizing over in the UK. Everything starts there, in my opinion. They're fast tracking everything. Regulations. The UK is way ahead of the US as far as innovation and crypto. The world doesn't need the US. It'll adopt with or without them. Amazed they are so reluctant to embrace change that'll benefit capitalism. And the US should welcome Ripple with open arms. Utilize that technology. Keep up with innovation. Keep up with the rest of the world. They're still looking at the big banks for answers. They're looking in the wrong direction. In support of Giving Tuesday, we offered 2-to-1 donation matching for employees all week, and they showed up in full force. We're proud to say that we've donated over $1 million since launching our giving program. This is the nice things that happen in the real world through crypto, through Ripple. And it's nice to see them giving back, and it happens all the time. And it's not only Ripple, it's other cryptocurrency companies as well. They do a lot of good in the world. Ripple hiring more engineers despite ongoing bear market, and we've seen how much hiring they've been doing. And we see the massive marketing campaign. Do you honestly think JP Morgan doesn't know that Ripple is about to move all the world's money? They want to make sure they're on board with all of it. And the SEC holding back Ripple right now is not good for the U.S. in any way. It's just going to push Ripple out of the country if they lose that lawsuit. I honestly don't believe they're going to lose, but I'm going to talk about it in another video, because we see regulations. We see Sam Bankman-Fried still free from jail. We see all the corruption inside of the government. So I believe anything can possibly happen as far as that SEC lawsuit. It all everything points to Ripple winning, but how deep does the corruption go? That's what it comes down to. But I know 2023 is going to look good for XRP holders no matter what. Even if Ripple was to lose here in the US, they're still going to continue forward throughout the rest of the world. And the rest of the world is a very big place. A lot of people think it's all about the US. The U.S. is losing more and more power every day throughout the world. Think about the BRICS nations backing their digital currencies by gold, coming after the U.S. dollar. At some point, the U.S. dollar is going to fall in value. It could easily spark a massive liquidity crisis also. But the thing is, I'm going to stay patient. You should stay patient because we are about to reap the rewards of our patience. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.